Hello again. Thank you for listening in this afternoon, this morning, this evening, whatever it is
you're listening to it.
Yeah. Whatever, wherever. This little lasts forever.
For someone who can't sing, you sing a lot.
I know, and you get your songs wrong.
Yeah, they're always wrong and it's always bad.
You two are embarrassed, and I am not. I'm Mrs. Good Time Sing over here. You know what? It's Monty, Stace, and Mel here.
Hey.
Thanks for listening into our potty. You know what I love is when I hear my kids whistle or sing because I know they're happy.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you love it when sometimes I'll hear them like singing or whistling? I'm like, you can't be doing that if you're in a bad mood. Here's something else you can't do and not get in a good mood. Skip down the street like a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember the last time I'd done that.
Try it, mate.
You'll probably do a hip now.
Yeah. How'd you twist your leg? I was a bit grumpy. Went for a skip. Oh, a skipping rope. No, it's a skip round the block.
Skipping with a skipping rope is disgusting.
Oh, it's so hard.
I hate it. Although remember in primary school, and you do that double dutch or whatever, and you're psyching yourself in to just get the right, like you have to jump in at the right time.
Yeah, and your whole body would move in with each loop of the...
And those skipping ropes hurt. Remember they had the plastic?
big rope, yeah.
They were like rope, but then it had little bits of plastic
Yeah.
along the rope. Do you remember?
Nah.
I don't.
I don't remember that.
Oh.
Do you remember elastics?
Oh, yeah.
Silver, jingle jangle, silver bangle, in, out, in, on, off.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, my God. Well
Mine
done.
was England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, inside, outside, monkeys' tails.
Wow, I've got nothing. I've realised as the years have gone on, whenever I'm with people that I grew up with, that I remember nothing.
Wow.
I remember jump rope for heart. Remember that? Jump rope for heart.
Pull another bong, mate.
I've got nothing upstairs. It just literally comes and goes.
Oh, I remember so much. Remember Foursquare?
I remember Foursquare,
Is
yeah.
that down ball?
No.
It's down.
Foursquare is like on. You'll see it everywhere. Where it's like at schools where there's literally 4 big squares drawn on, and one's King, Queen, Jack, Dunny, or dunce.
Oh, actually, yes, I think I do remember that.
And you got to bounce it in your square and their square, but it's like down ball, a version of down ball now, yes.
But it's so good. You know what
great.
I always see at Baxter School whenever I drop him off is they've got a new game now where they use the basketball court and the kids have got to be like, you have teams and they're spaced out around the edges of the basketball court, and one kid will, like, they race each other and they go up and they go, what is it, like rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
And then whoever wins, they either, if they get it, they go on, or I'm not explaining it that very well.
That's terrible.
I'm so sorry.
Awful game.
We can't take those 2 minutes back. That was terrible.
And I've got the best visual in my head and I'm not explaining it. Anyway, it's a rock, paper, scissors game they run. And
Yeah.
all right, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's crack into it. Can I have a question for you, Mel, because you're better with pop
Useless
culture stuff.
information.
Yeah, useless information.
Totally.
Justin Bieber on Instagram is always wearing Drew. Is it linked to Drew Barrymore? It's like Drew stuff, like hats, pants, and it's ugly as. Like,
Yeah, it is ugly.
It's his clothing line, isn't it?
Yeah, his middle name is Drew. But he's used Drew Barrymore's face.
Oh, it's Drew Barrymore's face on it.
Yeah, as Gertie in E.T. In a few of the, not all of them, but a few of the T-shirts have pictures of her on it.
Really?
With the Drew.
Really?
Which is probably quite smart marketing because he's going across all age groups, like the youngsters.
Do you think he has to pay to use her face?
Yeah.
Oh, she's right onto it, I think. I think she loves it. She's a big fan.
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
wonder.
it's like that Yeezy sort of
Yeezy's even better than that.
beige pants and oversized T-shirts.
And also it's like in a big circle logo, right?
As like a smiley face.
smiley face.
Yes.
Remember how big smiley faces were?
Yeah,
Do you remember
why?
when smiley faces were massive?
Yeah.
Around the time Don't Worry, Be Happy came out. Do you remember that song?
Don't worry.
Be happy. We had a
Don't worry,
fish that you would
be
push
happy
the
now.
button and it would sing. It was on a plaque, and then you'd push it and the fish would flap and sing that song.
Oh, God.
Don't worry. That was revolutionary, that song. Remember Sonia Dada? Lover, lover, lover. You don't treat me no good no more. I made up a dance to that with my stepsister and a friend. Mum, watch! You're not watching! 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you love Sonia Dada?
I don't know if I love them. I loved Milli Vanilli. When
And
they came out.
SWV, Sisters with Voices.
I don't remember
And they
that.
sang that
You
song,
wouldn't.
Love will be right,
Right
here.
here.
And that was a take on like Michael
Right
Jackson's Human
here.
Nature was the music
was
in the
it?
background. Yeah.
Do not know it.
I told you useless information.
How good was Milli Vanilli though? I think I've told this story before about how I had their Cass single. Oh no,
Oh, yes, you have.
and I had a
Yes.
little ghetto blaster, and then it came out that they were fake, that they were lip syncing. And I remember watching on the news that everyone had thrown their tapes in a big, they had a big tractor roll over them, and I remember going, oh okay. So I went into my room and I punched the Cass single, and I broke just the plastic cover, and then I was like, and then I quickly put it in and listened to it. I'm like, well, even if it's not them, it's still good.
I know.
What did they sing?
Baby, don't forget
My number.
Oh my God.
and blame it on the
Yeah.
rain.
Blame it on the rain.
They made bike pants big. Remember they used to wear bike
Yes,
pants
they
with like those
did.
jackets, and they had their what are they called? I don't want to say the wrong thing. The
Braids.
plaits. The
Dreadlocks.
braids. The
Oh,
braids
yeah.
with the bandana.
Cornrows. Yeah.
And they
So good. Were they brothers?
God.
No, but tragically, again, there's another suicide.
Shut up.
Really?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Stop talking.
Wow.
Yeah, they were
God.
amazing though.
Yeah, they were so
But
good.
they lied. Oh, someone made them very rich for a bit there.
You know what though? Half the people that sing, I reckon, if you listen to their real voice without
Yeah.
all the tuning and stuff in
they'd
the
be terrible.
studio, they'd probably be awful.
Totally.
Remember who else dropped her? Remember Betty Boo? Betty Boo. Betty
Yes.
Boo, just do it. And she dropped her microphone on stage, and it kept going. It was like,
Oh, that happened to Ashley Simpson, remember, on Saturday Night Live?
Yes, I remember that.
It was so awkward. She just danced around and didn't know what to do. And
Do you know what the best was?
She got shunned after that. She went
she
away
really
for
did.
10 years.
yeah, she did.
She really did. But do you remember Hey Hey It's Saturday, and they'd have live performance, and then the song would fade out at the end like it does on the tape, and they would just be, and then it was so awkward that envy. They were like, as in the sunshine. Live in excess, and then at the end it would.
Oh, Britney Spears sang her whole career miming.
Yeah. She's gone
Literally.
off the planet again, hasn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's gone.
Her boyfriend's really cute. He's like 26. He's super hot.
She's not right
But
now.
yeah, because she's been fighting her dad because he still basically can give her. He's got control over all of her finances.
Not just finances, her entire life. She can't.
Yeah, he
go
does it
anywhere,
now.
Not even for
He does
a
it
drive.
now. He lost it.
Doesn't he?
It's
No,
gone
so-
to another girl,
So
another woman.
This is the thing, yeah. Like she's fought her dad, who is. Didn't she finish her Vegas? She had like a Vegas
Oh, he did.
residency, and her dad fell sick, so she gave up on her Vegas residency. But now she's fighting her dad, and she's handed it over to a woman who has been in her life for 12 months.
Yeah, but she's like a what's the word? She's not like a friend.
Okay.
She was a business person for her.
It's like it's called like
It's
a conservatorship or
Yes,
something.
conservatorship. That's it. Yep.
But literally her entire life.
But
Like
you know
every
what
move
this
she
says to me,
makes.
right? So her dad's been managing her money since she went off the boiler, 15 years ago?
10 maybe.
10 years ago. And still, she's not allowed to not have one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's how she
Like
can't
that
not be in
whole
a good
time,
place.
she hasn't come back from it.
No.
That's awful.
Because you would think that would maybe a few years until you get yourself sorted, but she can't be in a good place if
If you still can't control your own life.
And even like maybe she's like, I don't need it anymore, but the fact that they've still ruled somebody
Yes.
else to do it. But what do you mean she can't she can't go for a
She
drive?
can't do anything. I mean, the food she eats.
No.
That I swear to God.
Where'd
listened
you
to a
read that, though, Daily
I
Mail or
listened to a
something?
No. Listen to a podcast about it. I can't remember what podcast it was, but it's full on. She can't go on a holiday. She can't, like, even if she wanted to go through a McDonald's drive-through, that would need to be cleared.
Jesus.
I don't know if that's right.
I am
How do you live?
100%. I'm 100%. This
So
is
she
what
just
was-
says, Dad, I'm going to go do a shit now.
Well, and the thing is, I don't know if she still lives with her parents. I'm telling you, every move she makes is controlled.
But so what about food? Is she like, can I eat this now? Is it even
Well,
down to that?
Nah, couldn't be.
Well, I don't know. Well, I guess maybe it's about controlling the food. If it's, say, around food,
I think it's
the
all-
food that she has in her house is controlled.
Yeah. So she
Do you know
can't
what I
have
mean?
alcohol.
Not can I
or-
have
yeah.
a pear, just that there's pairs there.
Can you please research this for next time? Because
Yeah.
I'm just not, like, I think he would have, say, over what, I'm sure she would get, you know, like $10,000 a week to spend or something. I reckon she would have an allowance, but
Yeah,
I
she
don't
would.
know if he has, like, did the boys live with her? It's fascinating.
No, I think they've just recently been that her ex-husband
Kevin
has got
Federline.
custody of the kids.
I think
Recently.
Yeah, I think they've had an agreement the whole time, because she definitely has them, but she might be supervised. Who knows? She was all right there for a bit though.
Yeah, but we thought she was all right. When she has been having that residency.
She was all right, but you can tell now she's not.
You can tell from her
Like, I
Instagram.
had to unfollow her because I was like, this is not okay.
It's watching it again, isn't it?
Yes.
It's just watching an absolute train crash.
How could it be possible for her to recover when maybe the minute she does feel like she's recovering and she goes out in public and then there's paparazzi and then there's videos and then
She just
there's
gets ripped to shreds.
you know what I mean, articles about, oh, look at her, oh, did you see that, did you see this, did you see that? There's no way you could recover if you had that sort of profile.
Hell. There honestly is no amount of money that would make you
Me
want
neither.
to be famous.
That famous,
You
no
cannot put your, like, a price tag on your anonymity.
No.
You really can't.
Just
it would
go
be
to the
hideous.
grocery store.
Because you really couldn't. Like, I was like, how has J-Lo not driven for 20 years or whatever? But it's not like she can just... So Rodriguez gave her a car for her birthday
Oh,
to
that
kind
was...
of... Yeah, to give her a bit more independence or whatever. But I was like, oh, yeah. Because she wouldn't just get in the car and go down the street and get some milk.
No.
Like, she would have no reason to drive.
No, she wouldn't.
It would be... It's like a luxury jail. I mean, I'd prefer that than jail, but it'd be pretty fucked up.
Well, let me read you this from Forbes magazine. Conservatorships are among the most drastic court proceedings around. People under conservatorships or guardianship lose the right to make even the most basic decisions for themselves. Getting married, spending money, choosing where to live, visiting doctors. People like Britney Spears can make none of those decisions for themselves.
So her dad has all of that power.
All the control.
But now she's fighting him for it.
She's fought him for it. It's with someone new.
Wow. Anyway, hey, here's something. A little while ago, Stacey, you and I got new earrings. Ears pierced.
Wild.
I got so scared to get my ears pierced.
Should have
Mel.
seen her. You
I
should
know,
have
I
seen
can
her. She was
imagine.
honestly thinking, she was acting like she was actually going to get stabbed.
Yeah, I was
Like,
so scared.
properly stabbed.
Well, when you think about it,
It's
I am.
ridiculous.
a needle through your
Yeah, I got stabbed.
flesh.
Oh, but like, you can stab yourself accidentally way worse than that.
It didn't hurt at all. It
You
hurt after
should have
it.
seen her. She was like, oh, I want more. Let's do more.
Didn't it hurt at all?
It didn't really hurt. No, so I got 3 in a row because I honestly have put this off for years. Years. And I've had 2 natural childbirths and I still put off. I was so scared to get them. And I had my ears pierced quite a while ago, like when I was younger. I had to be 9, such a random age. And I got them pierced. And then maybe when I was 15 or so, I got a second one. But I wanted more. And I self-pierced my belly button when I was like 15 with Lawrence Mooney's wife,
She's way
Lou.
worse.
We laid on her bedroom floor. Were you there, Stace?
No.
And we kept icing our belly and then twisting a pin through it.
How painful was that?
It wasn't too bad, but mine got infected and grew out. But here's the thing I'm asking. So I'm 38. Am I too old to get a nose ring? I'm really into nose rings at the
No,
moment.
you're not at all.
No, you're not. No,
Do you reckon it would look silly?
maybe.
It's the snot thing gets me with nose rings. My sister's got one.
Does she?
She's going to be 45.
Nose rings are actually quite
great.
cool. I
I reckon you'd look good with one.
I've thought about it a few years ago and then, I don't know, just let it go. Just
I
went,
think I'm having a midlife crisis.
Go and get it done together.
nah, I don't
Get
think
your
I want to
nose
pierce
rings
my
done.
face. I don't think I'm that
You can
keen
take
on
it
piercing
out
my
if you don't
face.
want it. It'll close
How do I
over.
blow my nose and stuff?
Oh, I pick my nose a lot.
You could never have a nose ring. Your finger is up your nose more often than anywhere
Oh,
else.
when I'm stressed, I pick my nose.
It's revolting.
Can't help it. I always pick my nose when I'm stressed.
Imagine you
Everybody
just
picks
picking the
their
end up and
nose.
accidentally sniffing the back in. Oh, there goes swallowing
No,
another
there's
back
no
of an
back.
earring.
There's no back to it. There's no back to it. It's got like a little hook. It's like a little hook
Oh, yeah.
inside.
And it would come out your mouth anyway if you sniffed it through your nose.
Oh,
Yeah, it would.
I want to eat the floor.
Are you really thinking about getting one?
I did want one. Yeah, I had one a while ago, like in my early 20s. But I just fiddle too much. It got infected. You know what I realised also, because when I had backs, I got mastitis so often, and I was obviously so tired and stressed when I first had my baby. I picked my nose all the time. Then, like literally after the 5th bout of the most fucked up mastitis, I read that you do not touch your nose and then your boobs, or you can give yourself mastitis.
Well, there's why you got it 5 times.
Yes.
No wonder. 'Cause it's surprising you don't have bloody conjunctivitis 24/7. The way you pick your nose and rub your eyes, pick your nose, rub your eyes.
I couldn't believe I'd self-sabotage my boobs though. From just pick. There you go, and you get, mate. Like,
And then she's like, hey, do you guys want some of this? We're like, no, thanks, we'll be right.
Oh, God.
Oh, have I told you my most disgusting snot story ever?
oh,
No.
okay.
No, it's not really that bad. When my brother and I were little, we used to always play stupid pranks on each other. He used to love French onion dip, mad for it.
Oh,
Craft
no.
French onion dip. And you know it's got those little bits in it?
It is very snotty, that stuff.
Yeah, you know
isn't
what I
it?
did? I picked my nose and I put it in there. And
No.
I swear to God, in the tub,
Oh,
I'll
it
never
makes me
forget.
want to vomit.
And I mixed it in.
Oh my God,
and
I
then,
seriously almost gagged just then.
listen, I sat there and I watched him eat the entire thing with Savoys getting all around the side to make sure he got every little last bit. Waited till that last swallow. I said, gotcha. And then he said to me that he cleaned the drain with my toothbrush as payback.
And
But
do you reckon
how
he did?
revolting is that? No, I don't think he did.
He would have got a shit
Do you know
particle
what
on
he
your
did as
toothbrush
well
for
once?
sure.
This is, oh God, shout out to my brother. Mark was talking about how when he was a little kid, he used to chew up barbecue shapes and then spit them onto another barbecue shape and go, pate, and eat it, right? Anyway.
Your husband.
And so my brother said to my husband one day, show me how you did that. So Mark chews up this barbecue shape, spits it out onto a fresh one and goes, pate. And my brother bloody took it out of his hand and ate it.
Why?
Because he's an idiot. Isn't that
Ew.
disgusting?
That's gross.
Yeah.
They do get quite chewy barbecue shapes. I love that about them.
Like this.
Yeah. Ooh, the clagginess.
You
It's
have
the
to get them out of the
clagginess.
side of your mouth. Like,
Oh, I love it. I love it. Could eat a whole box of them. I do.
Barbecue. Chat.
So Aussie.
Shit. We've gone. Hey, do you want to hear my Flow Rider story?
oh,
God.
yes.
Here we go.
I don't know what happened. The other day, Bax wanted a song and it was Flow Rider. What is a Flow Rider song,
I
by
don't
the
know.
way?
Let me look.
Because I remember going, oh yeah, that's
Oh my
Flow
God, it's on the
Rider.
tip of my tongue, that a song from Flow
He
Rider.
doesn't sing that sugar low, low, low. Is
No.
that Flow Rider?
Oh, actually, it might be him.
I'm just looking it up right now. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
gosh.
It
Is
is.
it?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is my college days.
Yes, to you. Talk to you. Let's just listen for a minute. Let me talk to you.
Hands up in the air.
What did you just say?
I don't know. Whole club is looking.
Anyway, that's Flow Rider. Remember he did a song with Jessica Mauboy as well?
No.
Yeah, he did a song with Jessica Mauboy. Anyway, I don't think it was that song, or it was. Anyway, Flow Rider came up into our conversation for some unknown reason. My son is 8, and I was like, oh, that's Flow Rider. Anyway, Sam launched into a story about Flow Rider. So my partner his very first job in radio he produced the Tracy and Matt show. So this is Matt Tilley and Tracy Bartram. It was a Melbourne
yes.
breakfast show a long time ago, and I'm just going to get up the story. So he said they used to do like on Fox, and I think they still do, like the rooftop, world famous rooftop.
Oh, yes.
And they would have all different guests. This is where Kelly Clarkson, like I used to work on the Black Thunders team, where you'd go and drive the promotional vehicles and hand out the icy cold cans of Coke. This is a sidestep. And this was just after American Idol, where Kelly Clarkson won. Have I told you this?
No.
Anyway, so Kelly Clarkson was playing on the world famous rooftop, and my job was to get Kelly from the room and take her up onto the stage. And I was a pube, like I was nothing. It was such a cracking job for me to get. Kelly warmed up in my face. I'm like, okay, it's time to go up now. She
What do you
stood,
mean?
I reckon, like a kid's school ruler away from me,
Yeah.
held my eye contact, and was like,
As if you wouldn't tell me that. She's like one of my
I
ultimates.
know. I can't believe I told you. It was in my head. This is all that you would hear.
Did you
It
hold
was
the eye
so
contact?
awkward. Yeah, I held eye contact with Kelly Clarkson while she was doing all these vocal warm ups, and I was like, I couldn't. I don't even think I blinked for the minute that she did it.
I even get funny watching, you know, when people do intimate, you know, like they'll go into a radio show and they'll sing the song or whatever, and the presenters are sitting there watching the person do it, and it's like everyone's awkward. It's too close, too intimate.
This was so Orky Town, and I remember just thinking, fucking stop, fucking stop, fucking stop, fucking stop.
You just go, that's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
Anyway, so this was a different time, but Flo Rida came out to play on the world famous rooftop, and Sam's job was to go get Flo Rida as well, right? But you weren't. The rules were he was not allowed to talk directly to Flo Rida.
No.
Yeah, and I'm like, shut up. When he told me this, I'm like, I didn't realise this actually happened. He's like, yeah, the rules were you cannot talk directly to Flo Rida.
People piss me off.
So anyway, Flo Rida's downstairs eating Nando's. He wouldn't stop eating his Nando's, and Sam's like, we've got to get Flo Rida up on the stage because we need to record it now to turn it around to play it on the show. Might have been for Hamish and Andy's show. Well, anyway, it's for one of the shows he's worked on. And then so he goes down, and so instead of talking to Flo Rida, who's sitting on the couch next to the person Sam has to address, which was his DJ, he's like, well, Flo Rida needs to come up. Flo Rida needs to come up right now. And then the DJ would go, Flo Rida, we really need to go up. And then Flo Rida would go, I'm eating my Nando's. And then the DJ would go back to them, he's eating his Nando's. He'll come up when he's finished. And Sam's like, said to him, he comes up now or we're pulling the pin. Like, because they had no time. I know. Anyway, so Flo Rida got up there. He had all jewellery on, right? He threw his jewels out into the crowd during his performance. But then had one of his people go and collect the jewels back from the audience.
No.
Oh my
I would have
God.
pocketed that shit and
I would have
run.
ran.
But what dick.
That sounds like what you're like when you have a fight with a friend or whatever in primary school. You're like, can you tell Katie that
We're not best
I
friends anymore.
accept her apology? And then you'd be saying, Mel accepts your apology. Okay. You know when you talk through
Totally.
My friendship bracelet back.
childish.
The other day somebody told me that they were told when they interviewed somebody, and I have a feeling it was Christina Aguilera, but maybe it wasn't. They were literally told they cannot look her in the eye.
Oh, people have lost the plot,
You hear
seriously.
those stories though and go, nah, that can't be right. But some of them are.
But like,
Some
at
of them
what point in
legit
your
are.
life you're like, I don't want anyone to look me in the eye anymore?
Whoa. But
Like,
you think,
come on.
Going back to Britney, they lose the plot, mate. There's no
I know,
one
but
there
Flo
saying
Rida,
no.
Get a grip, mate.
Exactly. Honestly, if Flo Rida
You've
came
had like
up to
two
me,
hit songs. Relax.
if you walked past Flo Rida in the street, would you ever know
no
it's
chance
him?
I'd know who it's him. No
Would you
chance.
ever cross the street? If somebody said Flo Rida's out the front, would you
Nah.
leave your couch?
I'd be like,
I would close those curtains
me
right
too.
now.
Me too.
There's not many people I'd get off the couch to go and see.
Oh, I'd get off the couch for a few.
Who?
You definitely would. You get off the couch for fucking old mate Red Hot Chili Pepper.
Oh, I would get off the couch for Anthony Kiedis and John Stamos. That's probably it.
Even
Yeah.
John Stamos, something's turned icky with him.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I know. But
Something-
I'd
his
get off the
face.
couch for just female black singers like
Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson, Beyonce, all of them. All the good singers, all the women. No men, just women.
Yeah, Stacey. I'm like Stacey. In her past life, was a heroin addict who was an
Whitney
amazing.
Houston.
I was Whitney Houston.
Well, no, because Whitney Houston was alive when you were alive, so you weren't Whitney Houston. But Stacey knows every song every lyric to any song that is like from No Time We're Alive.
Van
It's so
Morrison,
hang on a
Jackson
minute.
Brown, all of it. Say it
What
all.
about Otis Redding?
Oh my God.
Oh,
Try
yeah.
Little Tenderness is like the best song.
It's
Those
the
songs-
best. We almost named our kid Otis because it's like the ultimate.
Oh,
So
okay.
you know he died when he was 21?
Otis Redding?
Yeah.
Did he?
Died really, really young. And you know
21.
hold on, anyway, just to finish that story, and also you're so anti-drugs, and I'm like, you definitely died of a drug overdose
Yes.
because you're so unbelievably anti them.
Yes.
And you were a soul singer of some form.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Thank
Otis
you.
Redding, I think, wrote Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Yeah, I think he did
And it
too.
didn't go anywhere. And then Aretha took it on and it became this fucking power feminist ballad.
Yes. Well, you know who else was like that? Solomon Burke, who sang Cry to Me from Dirty Dancing.
How does that song go?
The scene where they get it on in his room when she says, I'm scared of walking out of this room and never feeling my whole life the way I feel when I'm with you. And then they do that sexy dance.
Oh.
People, on the site, if you haven't seen it yet, go to Show and Tell online.
Yeah.
There is a deleted...
I have never felt so awkward standing by
felt
myself
so awkward.
in
There is
my life
There is a
watching that.
deleted sex scene from Dirty Dancing. It is... Do you know when I watched it, my mouth was hanging open so much. I didn't know if I was a bit turned on or just repulsed.
Same. It was very uncomfortable to watch. And you don't
was
see, like, there's no Dickie and Jine in shot, but the way...
It's dry humping.
it's
It's dry humping, but while they're dancing.
But,
and I'm
yeah.
like, here's my question. Definitely go and have a look at it, showandtellonline.com.au, and just type in dirty dancing in search. It will come up. Here's my question. Was his penis meant to be inside her during that, or was it dry humping?
No, it was dry humping. So basically, all the dirty dancing, that was all dry humping, really, rubbing against each other like that. That was just, I guess, real dirty dancing. Like,
It was intense.
Imagine with all the cameras on you though.
she looked awkward the way she sort of flops back like that. She's got her
She
legs
looks
wrapped
so
around.
hot in it, though.
Oh, her legs wrapped around his waist.
Did you get a little fanny tingle?
Yeah, definitely. I was, you know, how many times I reckon I watched that clip about 100 times.
Did you?
I just kept replay, and I was trying to watch his mate. Patrick Swayze would have been the goods in the sack.
Unbelievably hot in that movie.
Serious
Did I tell you how my friend watched that show with her kids the other day?
No.
Oh, this is so good. Anyway, so one of my mates watched it. She's got a 10-year-old and a 8-year-old.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, yeah, we're at... And her daughter's quite mature. She's like, oh, we're at the age we can watch movies I used to watch. Let's watch Dirty Dancing.
No.
Oh my God.
She forgot how full on it is. Anyway, she's sitting there and her daughter goes, Mum, my fanny's feeling funny. My vagina's feeling funny. The daughter's 10. Then she looks over at her nearly 8-year-old just on a raging boner. She's like, this was not the family movie I thought.
Oh my God.
So funny.
How funny.
So
Yeah,
great.
I've thought before, I wonder if Dirty Dancing's appropriate. And then I
No,
watched
it's
it
not.
again and I'm like, no.
Well, that's
No.
what she did, but she watched it with them and she's like, this is not. So, anyway, she is quite,
Oh my
more
God.
open with stuff like that than me. I was like, oh, that's so Orky Town. Anyway, we would love to hear from you. Leave us a comment under iTunes under our podcast.
Yep.
Show and Tell's podcast. I always get the name wrong. Subscribe if you haven't. Let your mates know about it. Even maybe while you're listening to it, can you take a picture and put it on your stories and tag us in? And that's a good idea, isn't it?
We would love that because we get so excited, and it's a shame we can't reply to your reviews.
You can't on
No, it's
iTunes.
so
Oh my
annoying 'cause
God.
they're so
Yeah.
lovely.
We get so excited.
Yeah.
And it's not because we don't have the time. We've got the time. They don't let you. So
That's
we
right.
do read them all. But if you're watching this, take a photo, let us know, and put it up on your socials. And once you tag us in, we'll follow and have a look at you
Yeah.
and judge the shit out of you. Nah, tricking. No, I'm tricking. Also follow us on our socials. Show and Tell online everywhere. Ciao, ciao for now.
Bye.